So what's that? Can you walk us through the Product Backlog Refinement Workshop? Okay. The idea behind the Product Backlog Refinement Workshop is really to get you effectively refining that backlog, preparing it for upcoming work, getting it to that ready state that we talk about in Scrum. So that's the focus of the workshop. That's the purpose, is spending some time looking at your backlog, working with you to understand what good looks like, okay? And then working on it. So this isn't a theoretical workshop. This is taking your backlog, you and your team, and we sit down together and we discuss each item. We're going to uncover questions, assumptions. Included in this is how I would approach splitting that work down into smaller, more manageable pieces. Okay? So we're going to cover everything that's inside refinement as part of the workshop. There'll be little bits of teaching, but it's going to be focused on the practical. So it's going to be your backlog. We're going to be sizing it. So we'll introduce story points if you're not using that. We'll have a chat about ours if you are using those, and what's the good and what's the bad, and how maybe we can help you move forwards. Look at how to break the work down, play around with some ideas so that you get really comfortable breaking the work down into those smaller pieces based on what I do, but also there are many patterns out there that can work for you. Okay? Talking about value, ordering. How do we actually order this work? All of this stuff, all neatly wrapped up with a bow as part of a workshop. The aim being that at the end of it, you've got two key things, two things that you can take away. One, a backlog that you are ready to take into the upcoming sprint. Or if you're not using Scrum, into your iteration, into your flow-based approach, whatever it is. Okay? Something where your developers, not only the product owner or the business or whoever it is, understands what the work is, but the developers understand why this stuff matters, what you're looking for. Okay? And secondly, you're going to have more knowledge about working with that backlog, how to effectively manage your backlog so you can keep on top of it, so you can use that time as productively as possible. The Product Backlog Refinement Workshop is all of that. Okay? The idea being that after a session or maybe a few, we can walk away confident that you can do a great job.